Hi, if you follow my tutorials here at Nap at all, you may have figured out that I love using the brush tool. So this week I'm going to show you a nice little tip that adds a nice special effect to a scene. First, select the pen tool and go up to the options bar and select the shape layers button on the left here. Now what I'm going to do is just draw a small outline of a bird. I don't have to actually draw all the details of a bird, I'm just going to draw an outline. Notice I'm alt clicking on these corner points. Doesn't have to be perfect. Again, alt click right here and close the path up. Now I have just a small outline of a silhouette of a bird that would be in the distance. I'm going to take the rectangular marquee tool. I'm going to put a selection around my outline here. I'm going to choose edit, and normally I choose define brush preset. Once in a while, I haven't quite figured out why, but Photoshop sometimes won't let me do that. So I find if I rasterize the layer, then I choose edit define brush preset. For some reason the option is there, so sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Click on define brush preset. You can name your brush bird and deselect. You can hide that layer, we don't need it anymore. Now select the brush tool and open up the brushes palette. Choose window, brushes. Gotta expand mine here. First select brush tip shape, and you're going to have to scroll through the palette to find your bird brush. So I found mine here. I'm going to bring the size down a bit here, somewhere around 40 pixels, and increase the spacing probably to about 100%. Next I'm going to click on Shape Dynamics. Put the size jitter pretty high. Minimum diameter could stay at 0. Angle jitter, if you go too high, you'll notice the birds start going upside down. So we don't really want that, but we do want some angle jitter to it. Roundness jitter, keep that right up around 40%. Next, go to the scattering box here, and notice if we don't have any scattering, they stay pretty close together, so I'll put it right around 400%. Count, put that down to 1, and we are ready to go. I'm going to minimize this palette. I'm going to show you a scene that I created. You might have seen it before in another tutorial. And I'm just going to create a new layer on top of that. I'm going to select that brush tool. I'm just going to draw some birds along. What you can do is actually create another layer. Maybe draw a few more. Drop the opacity down and make them appear as if they're even further off in the distance. So, hope you enjoyed this tip. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at extremephotoshop@yahoo.com. Thanks.